Today, I'm very excited to announce that I'll be hosting quite possibly the largest tabs tournament in history. You've seen faction tournaments, you've seen boss tournaments, but now you have the chance to be a part of something even larger. And this isn't just for glory. The winner of this massive tournament will be able to choose between either one copy of free future merch on this channel permanently, the power to choose the topic for one of my future videos, or a pie. And by that I mean $3.14 USD pie dollars. Kind of a meager amount, but you know, I bet some of you would take that. But before you get dreamy about winning this tournament, you have to know the basic rules. So let's see exactly what you need to know. 1. You get 4,000 coins exactly to build your team. You can use as much as you want. You know, if you think you can win with 500 coins, go ahead, do that. But if it's even one coin above 4,000, you are immediately disqualified. 2. You can use any combination of units as long as if they aren't from the secret or legacy factions. We've also decided to ban vampires, divine arbiters, deadeyes, dragons, and obviously no custom units. Secret and legacy factions were banned mostly to keep the first tournament, you know, a bit more simple. There's also a few units in there that are a bit too good for their cost. But regarding the vampires and, you know, those other units, they're just too brain dead easy to use, I feel like. Don't even get me started on the divine arbiter. But that's going to be the blacklist for this tournament specifically. I plan on holding future ones, and I would definitely consider unbanning the secret and legacy factions. I feel like they could have some interesting builds in the future. 3, we're fighting on Ancient Sandbox. But there's a small catch. To keep things symmetrical and prevent people from hiding behind buildings, no units may be placed further than 5 mammoth lengths away from the center of the map. So anybody who's wanting to hide behind trees or buildings in the map, that's not going to work out for you. No more than 5 mammoth lengths, just as you see on the screen right now. So if you think you've got the winning formation, joining is simple. All you have to do is hit the link in the description or the comment section and fill out the Google form. List your units, and if you'd like, you can upload a screenshot of your formation so that I can copy your strategy perfectly. Get all of the spacing just about as accurate as I can. If you send me a bad picture, like maybe you accidentally cut off some characters, then I'll just have to guess. So please try your best to give me a clear and comprehensive amount of photos that'll let me get your formations perfectly, because once you choose your team, that's it for the entire tournament. You're using one team against possibly rounds and rounds of opponents. So please make sure, I'm really beating this point down, but like, you guys gotta know that. Finally, you need to give me your email, your YouTube username, and a nickname you want me to use in the video. And most importantly, make sure you're subscribed, because I'll be checking. You don't even have to like the video, I don't care. Dislike it if you want, but as long as if you're subscribed and you fill out the form, you will be entered. I want as many people as possible to join this tournament. I don't care if like 2,000 people join. I'll be streaming most of it. I'll probably privately do the last final rounds to, you know, make it dramatic and all that type of stuff. I feel like that's kind of fun, right? If there's like 2,000 people that join, it's gonna be a massive amount of rounds, and I really do feel like I could just plainly say this is going to be the largest tournament in tabs history, right? You have until 11:59 p.m. EST Sunday to get your submissions in. I am absolutely excited to start this. That's all of the important information that you guys need to know, but I'm going to continue on, just showcase a few strategies that maybe you guys want to take inspiration from, and kind of showcase exactly how I'll be doing the matches for the tournament. So let's take a look. Okay, so here's a beautiful map that we're going to be using within the tournament. And again, you've got to be 5 mammoth lengths from the center, just like this, head to back. That's the furthest back you can go. If I see any pictures, I'm just gonna change them up myself. I might even disqualify them. I don't know, but 5, this should be plenty of room, all right? This is definitely enough room, come on. And again, regarding the team formations, I am being serious. You can use any type of team that you want. Like if you literally want to use 4,000 coins worth of protectors, you can do that. I don't mind. But again, no vampire, no divine arbiter, no deadeye, definitely no dragon, no secret faction, and no legacy faction either. There are quite a few units on the secret and legacy factions that are a bit too strong considering their worth. Like the pike, I feel like that could mess up a lot of more unique teams that I'd like to see during this tournament. And I mean, same thing for the secret faction. Cupid, Present Elf, there's quite a lot of very dangerous options. I'd rather not have a banned list with like 13 units on them. I feel like that's just a bit much to remember. But I mean, who knows? Again, in the future, I might hold a tournament. I might even make a website that easily has the rules implemented and you just set it up. For now, I'm just gonna keep it simple. And you know what? While we're here, let me just show off exactly why I've decided to ban these specific units for this first tournament. And I'll start off with the Deadeye. The Deadeye is an absolutely nasty creature, man. With 4,000 coins, you can have up to 4 and then a little bit of extra space for just some distraction units, maybe some bards, 2 samurai, 2 bards. Just distract the units and then look at how easy it is to use them. Here's like a normal type of team. You know, you got your protectors at the front, your boss unit kind of as a tank, some range units in the back, artillery right here, ballista. I expect the ballista to be used quite often. You don't have to, but let's say somebody uses like the pirate queen or something. If you're able to get a lucky hit, that's going to be amazing for you. But man, dude, after using the ballista a lot, he just misses so often. So like, you're really gambling using the ballista. I do expect quite a few people to be using them. All right, let's see exactly why the Deadeye was banned. Let's see. Look at this. Just sniping from behind. Boom, boom, boom. Snipe, sniped. All of them sniped. Watch this. Boom, boom. Captain's done already, and now it's just a bunch of archers. It's just too easy. Oh no, 1 down. Poor guy. Y'all see this? It's just too easy. And just for a little bit more, let's just see, you know, 2 Deadeyes with 1 tweaking farmer right here. And a more normal team, you know, samurais, minotaur at the front. You don't even have to spam her. Like, she just works on every type of team. She picks people off way too easily. It's like the ballista, but far more accurate and shoots way more often. It's so brain dead. Look at this. Look at that. Boom, boom. Picked off 2 protectors just like that. Okay, rest in peace. There's a bard. Doing pretty nicely. Beautiful. We love the captain. He's about to get picked off. Look at that. Picked off just like that. That's how easy it is. Oh, Mentor didn't even die. Look at that. Look at how far away they shoot. From this far away. They're that accurate and they shoot that often from this far away. It's too easy. That's precisely why the Deadeye is banned. I'm sorry. I know you guys love the Deadeye. I love her too. Like, I feel like she's a very fun type of unit, but the range and damage and how quick they shoot, it's just too much, man. I've even got farmers for like potential Shadow Walker defenses. Like, it's too easy with the Deadeye. And then regarding the vampire, it's really a matter of spamming. So I do want to give the people the ability to, you know, if they want to have a spam formation, that's completely fine for me. I tested most of the scarier ones like headbutter, maybe archers, firework archers. They're not that viable. There are quite a few typical units that absolutely annihilate them, but the vampire spam, it's just too much. Look at this. Look at how just overwhelming it is. Oh, look at that. Bury their opponents. Oh my god. It's just not fair. It's not fair at all, man. And you know, you might be thinking to yourself, oh, what about Zeus? Zeus annihilates. Let's see. Let's try 2 Zeuses against them. I'll space them up a little bit. How do they do? Okay, there we go. Nice shots. And surrounded. Dead. Surrounded. Did he even kill one vampire? Like, against the spam of other units like Headbutter, the Zeus is annihilate, right? But for some reason, vampires just have this ability to survive in numbers in a way that most of the other units you spam cannot. It's too brain dead. I know a lot of people enjoy them. I think they're a fantastically fun and cool unit. This one's got a big head. If I kept them in, I would have to add some sort of rule where you can't spam, maybe like a limit of 5 characters each or something. But, you know, I feel like again, if somebody wants to spam farmers or Sarisas or hoplites, like, they should have every right to do so, because it's not too busted. It's just fun. This team is too good to be fun. It's too good to be fun, unfortunately. Actually, let me try it against the Radiant Glaives. I know that they're sort of like discount Zeuses. I'm quite curious to see how they do. Yeah, no, bad start. Awful start. Yeah, even against them. Even against them. Like, even units that are, like, notoriously good for a large amount of units. I think the only one I've seen that's able to take a good shot at them is probably the Gunslinger. Let's take a look at this. Let's see. No, not even them. It's too much. The amount of power they have as a number, not this tournament. And then for the dragon, I feel like the dragon doesn't. I've seen so many comments about the dragon. I've done some testing of the dragon. Obviously, he's going to get his own video. It's too strong. It's too strong and brain dead. I want variety in the teams. That's the biggest thing for me here, honestly. I don't want to see the same exact meta team for everybody. Otherwise, it's all gonna be Deadeyes and dragons. And last but not least for me, this was quite a controversial one, surprisingly, is the Divine Arbiter. And I don't really understand it. The Divine Arbiter is basically a ballista that has homing on him. And he's even better than that because he has like some AoE potential. His balls of lightning has a bit of an AoE factor to them. Not a massive amount, but I mean, just compared to the ballista, and then the fact that it shoots so quickly, I think it has about a 5-second cooldown. Yeah, 5-second cooldown. Guys, I've been doing my research for this tournament. I'm beginning to start my scholarly research into tuberculosis just for this tournament, just for you guys. I'm doing this for y'all. It's simply too strong. Like, look at this. Let's do like a normal 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, some musketeers in the back. I could see somebody making a team similar to this. Like, I could see a team like this. Let's see how it does. Spoiler alert, Divine Arbiter is gonna do some brainless, crazy activities on here. Let's see. It's so disgusting. All right, now get the king. It's just so easy. He's doing the cannon or ballista's job, but 2 times faster, and he doesn't miss. It's too brain dead. Other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say about the banned units. Some people have asked, you know, why aren't Chronomancer or Void Monarch on the list? And the biggest reason they're not is because of the 4,000 coin limit. They take up a whopping 3,000 coins each. And for the both of them, all it takes is 1 ballista, which costs way less. And to me, I don't know, I feel like that's just a very fun way to do things. It really is like a game of rock, paper, scissors. Like, you know, maybe you could be going against a team that has one singular overpowered guy that could solo different types of teams, or you could be using the Void Monarch team and you're facing someone who has a ballista who one-shots. Again, that's why most of these units that most would consider just too busted, maybe the Pirate Queen, I've heard some people suggested the Reaper, the Tempest, Lich, all of these units are quite good. Some might even call them fantastic, and I wouldn't argue with you. But they do have their pretty clear weaknesses. This guy can get annihilated by range units. This guy, same story, can get annihilated by range units. Pirate Queen is fairly slow and can sometimes stumble with her jumping, and not to mention the fact that she costs so many coins, 2,500. Another thing I want to bring up, people were asking me, you know, why is it so low? 4,000, that's not enough to do anything. And that's what I feel like allows me to keep most of these units on the menu. If it was something like 6,000 coins, you got the power queens, just put like 2 of them down, sweep the board. I feel like it's not as fun, but when you have the power queen and you realize, oh, I only have 1,500 left, I only have a little bit for, you know, maybe some shield guys, maybe a little bit of this and that. Even this goes beyond the 4,000 limit. And then, you know, the other team has a ballista, one-shots this. Where's the rest of your team, right? But then again, you might have a team that on this side is just a big spam type of thing. Maybe they have a bunch of brawlers and berserkers. That's the type of situation that the power queen would be fantastic in. Same thing with the snake archers, I feel like. That's why I wanted to keep it on quite a bit of a lower side than what a lot of people have been asking me for in terms of the coin limit. Other than that though, that's basically all I have to say about the tournament. You guys have quite a long time to be able to build up your formations. Hopefully I was able to give you guys a few tips and tricks to help brainstorm your ideas for formations a little bit better. Maybe you want to be better against the people who decide to use a Void Monarch. Maybe you want to be someone who specifically like counters a ballista with Shadow Walkers. With the 4,000 coins, you can only really choose one thing to really hound on in terms of your counter ability. Or you could have a team that's jack of all trades, master of none. Kind of like a boring circle. But something like that could be pretty bad against a more specialized one. Maybe that's just me though. I don't know. I gave it quite a lot of thought. I wanted to make a rule set that most people should hopefully agree with. That's going to be it for the video though. Let me know if you guys are excited for this tournament, if you like the rules or not. I'm always open to drastically change some rules for future tournaments. This is my first one after all. I am very new to this. Honestly, I looked it up. I don't think I've ever seen any other larger YouTuber do this. So thank you all for watching until the end. I am absolutely excited to get this show on the road. I love this game. I love you guys. Goodbye.